so many ideas, Yeah, and oh, it's finished. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Abna Dankwa, and if you're a returning subscriber, okay, so before I step into this video, I'll first of all like to thank everybody for all the support and all the encouragement. It's been beyond my expectations. I started out very nervous, but now I think I'm warming into it slowly. It's all because of all the support that I've been getting from you guys and the feedback as well. So I'm very good. Yeah, I was thinking, should I put on makeup? Should I not? I was a bit tired. So you had to take me lightly. Wanted to speak on this topic that is very dear to my heart, and it has to do with saving. This video would be very useful, especially for students still in the university and then those who have recently graduated. And the topic of savings is really on my heart because it just is. To be honest, my parents weren't really, we didn't have like a discussion about saving and all that, but I was aware that I was supposed to use money wisely. I mean, money, one phrase I think I remember is money doesn't grow on trees. So yeah, I was aware, but then like the steps to take to actually save money wasn't really something that we discussed. So I put down a few things that I would like to discuss with you, and I hope that it would be helpful, especially to my university students and to those who are still doing their national service. The first thing I would like to address is budgeting. It sounds so simple and it sounds like it's a topic that has been over discussed, but I think budgeting is very necessary, and it is like one step to gaining knowledge about financial literacy. You have to learn how to budget. And I'm particularly more focused on university students because I've realized, because I was recently a university student and still is, that students waste a lot of money on unnecessary things. One, I don't think she even knows this, but one person I learned budgeting from is a friend of mine. I don't think I'm gonna mention her. Let's just call her Abigail. So Abigail's mom is keen on budgeting and taught her this tip that she can use to budget, which is the envelope method. We in Ghana, we are like a cash economy. Not like here in Australia where you can literally buy everything with your credit card. Ghana, we buy everything. Everything is transaction. All transactions are through cash. Majority, often than not, like people have money on them, and you know this. When you have money on you, the tendency of you to spend is really high. So Abigail's mother advised her to get a bunch of envelopes here and write down the list of things that she normally spends her money in. So when I was in uni, my typical budget would go for it would cover food, water, transport, mobile data, and utilities for those who live in areas where they have to pay for gas and electricity for entertainment, and then of course my hair, and then tithing and offering, and then the last one is printing. So on this envelope I would write, I have an envelope for food, for water, for transport, for mobile data, for whatever, and I've written the amount that I've put in all of them. So if I'm taking money from a particular envelope and it's done, I automatically know that I've consumed my entire budget for, let's say, transport. So I have to be careful. And I know it's like a crude method and it sounds like a cake, but It was very helpful, so I think it's a good tip for anybody who is looking into budgeting and is finding it difficult. Next section that I want to talk about is working in schooling. Now, there's a major gap when it comes to this, especially in Ghana. It's quite unfortunate that there aren't a lot of working opportunities for students as well, and it's quite sad, In Ghana, the job market is already hard, so to have that space to take up students, it's non-existent. I would like to give a few tips that the average student can employ to use money wisely. And one I would want to talk about is food. Now, one thing I've realized is that students are lazy. Not all students, but majority of students are quite lazy when it comes to the issue of food. There are those as well who don't really have the skills when it comes to knowing how to cook and all that, and that is, I don't blame you. If you don't know, you don't know, but then there's always the opportunity for you to learn. But if you do know how to cook, I think that you should take time to meal prep, cook some meals, put it in the fridge, so that you are not always buying out. All these small purchases or buying food and all that, it takes a chunk of your money if you look at it. And it's very easy to come back from lectures and just order food. You don't want to come back from lectures and now be thinking of what to eat. That in itself is like a struggle, it's traumatic, because food is big. So I understand very well then the desire to just order in when you come back from school, but if you plan ahead by cooking some meals and stocking your fridge up, you could just microwave it and eat it, and that will save you a lot of money. Mostly in the Ghanaian universities, we tend to print a lot. Our lecturers will give us the hard copy notes or something. We have to, the class captain or the class rep will have to print it out, and you buy, or you would do the printing yourself, whatever it is. But yeah, I think printing did take a chunk of my money. So one advice that I can give to people is you can talk to your senior course mates to give you their lecture materials, because sis, we know these lecturers be repeating things, I don't mean to throw shade on any cycling the notes, and they're not making any additions, which is quite sad. Working and schooling as well, some of the things that you can do to make money, I'm going to give you some tips that you can do to make money whilst you are still on campus. But then the underlying fact for the steps that I'm coming to give you is that look for a problem in your school and find a solution. That will make you money. But the disclaimer here is that you came to school to learn. You didn't come to school to be an entrepreneur. So make sure your priorities are set right. I'm not saying now you are doing business and your grades are failing. You didn't come to school to come and sell phone cases. You came to learn. Some of the tips that I can give to students is that learn how to braid, or if you already know how to braid, brilliant. Braid your friend's hair. Some of you are already been braiding for free anyways. Why don't you try and turn that into some side hustle that you can make extra money from, which you can save. One thing we should also realize is that the Ghanaian economy, the average Ghanaian is really more into entrepreneurship. It's a really big thing. The retail market in Ghana is very huge. Everybody is doing entrepreneur. Yeah, not everyone is meant to be an entrepreneur. I find it quite common nowadays where people are like, so you don't have a side hustle, that means your life is not complete. But that is not true, because there are people who have been working 9 to 5 and are very successful. You don't see them complaining. So don't feel bad if you don't have the desire or the zeal to be an entrepreneur. Some people go into it just because everybody else is doing it and end up failing. And you don't want to start something that you don't have the passion to do. The thing you can do is, especially if you have a car, you can Uber, make some extra money on the side. And this one is going to be funny, but personal training. Some of you guys out there, you are already into the whole gym, going to the gym and getting your body, nice and tight. So if you find yourself to be somebody who's very passionate about exercising, you can start doing personal training on campus, social media platforms, and get more people. So they sign up, they have like a subscription package, monthly, weekly, monthly. So I feel like this is a really good one. A mobile grocery shop. Look at the things that students really make use of, dishwashing soap, toilet paper, all those things. You can come up with like a package deal. So you go, you buy them, people will order from you and you deliver to them. Brilliant. You could also, there's also like on-campus delivery person, because as I said, we as students, we like to, be lazy a bit at times. So you can take advantage of people's laziness to make money. What you would do is to deliver to people on campus. You might not have a car, you might not have a bike, but you can set a buffer, like an area where you would call you when they need food, somebody to buy them food, and you deliver and you get your money. Yeah, that's one too. You can also this is really huge. I don't think we've really tapped into this field, which is social media influencing, because a lot of people have a lot of followers on social media, and I don't know why you are not using it for anything. You have, 10K followers, and all you do is to just post pictures and you're smiling. Are you serious? Get on board with these companies, with these events. Event marketing is very huge. People pay you, you post their businesses, you post their events on your page, and you get your money and you hype it up. Simple as that.
Before I move in for that, I can't believe you still haven't subscribed. It's for free, okay?
And also cutting hair, I spoke about braiding hair initially. If you also can cut hair, good barber, cut your friend's hair, get paid. And also help people edit their writing. So please, this is for people who have good English, academically sound in English. Don't go and pick somebody who is failing in English to come and proofread your essays for you. Now, when I say this, I speak with caution, because I'm not talking about getting somebody to do your assignment for you. I do not agree with such an act. What I'm talking about is probably you've already written your essay, but you're not really good when it comes to, how to link your paragraphs and the subject-verb agreement, all those grammatical rules. And so somebody could set up an editing firm. When I say editing firm, it sounds so official, but like an editing company where you read through people's essays. You edit it for them and they pay you food. If you are good at cooking, you already enjoy it, you might as well cook, and if you can cook, you make it for them, package it, and then you get your money into whole week celebrations. So in Ghana, most of our universities have whole weeks, and vendors and all sorts of businesses come to set up camp on school grounds to sell their wares. Here in my university, on every Wednesdays, we have market day where local businesses come to sell their wares to students. I think it's a brilliant initiative, and it's something that we could also employ. So apart from, get into the whole weeks, collaborate with some of your friends and sell something during the whole weeks. I think that's also a big one. And then, I'm like, I have so many ideas, and it's finished. I was really on a roll. So I've spoken about budgeting. I've also given you some ideas on how to make money. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. Thanks for coming. I really enjoyed this. I'm so happy I was able to speak on something that is so dear to my heart. And please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like and comment down below any thoughts, any viewpoints that you have. If you don't mind, you can watch my previous video, my recent upload, somewhere here, and you can also subscribe. I think it will be here somewhere. Thanks for coming. Bye.